Following the big game, Donald Trump was asked whether or not he would feel comfortable with his own children playing football. So here he is on Face the Nation with his comments about it. Take a look.
Would you let your son Barron play football?
It's a very tough question. It's a very good question. If he wanted to, yes. Would I steer him that way? No, I wouldn't. I just don't like the reports that I see coming out having to do with football. I mean, it's a dangerous sport, and I think it's really tough.
So everything he says there is actually accurate. That might be the first time I've seen him answer an interview question without lying. It seemed genuine, seems like he's genuinely concerned about his son's safety. And with all of the stories that we've covered throughout the years over CTE and all those brain injuries that athletes, particularly football players, face, it makes all the sense in the world that he'd feel uncomfortable with Barron playing football. But remember, when he was running for president, his comments on this were very different. Take a look.
Used to see these tackles, and it was incredible to watch, right? Now they tackle, head-on-head collision, 15-yard, the whole game is all screwed up. Football's become soft. Football has become soft. Now, I'll be criticized for that. They'll say, isn't that terrible? But football's become soft like our country has become soft. It's true. It's true. Now, these are rough guys. These guys want, what they're doing is incredible.
He cries about how he's treated unfairly by the media every day. And he's talking about how football's become too soft. He dodged the draft several times, one time faking that he had bone spurs. Yeah, if the country's soft, it's because of leaders like you or non-leaders like you.
Since he has no ability to care about hypocrisy, he might actually be thinking like, what do you mean? Yeah, I want those guys to bash their heads in for my entertainment, but I don't want my rich son to go through that.
Bingo.
Just like Vietnam. No, I want you to go to war and die for me, but I'm not gonna go to war, I'm rich. I'm gonna get my daddy to have a doctor, he literally said, write a strong letter. Write a strong letter talking about bone spurs. I don't remember which foot I theoretically had the bone spurs in. So you go die for me. And so Junior Seau is a football player I loved. The story of what happened to his brain and how he died made me question, obviously whether my kid should play football. Because if you're a decent human being and you care about these guys, look, I love the game. I love watching it. You call me a hypocrite because I haven't stopped watching it, okay? But it would make you pause and go, wow, I can't believe that happened to Seau and so many others. And the average life expectancy is ridiculously low for these football players. If you want to say, hey, listen, I'm okay with it and they're gladiators and if they make their choice to do it, okay, all right, that's one point of view. And then you would say, I'd also let my son make the same choice because I'm okay with it. Or you could be like Donald Trump, no, my son's rich, it's not for him, it's for you people, and just go bang your heads against the wall or against each other for our entertainment, and if you die prematurely, what do I care?
I will say that during yesterday's game, I, for the first time, paid pretty close attention to what was going on, and it is very violent. Like there's a lot of hitting your head and then doing somersaults and then hitting your head again on the ground. Like it's not for me. It shouldn't be for anyone, but I don't know, people like it, I guess.
And of course this goes to the Republican hypocrisy, which is because when Obama said that in 2013, that if he had a son, he's not sure that he would have him play football, and then later clarified, yeah, no, I thought about it more. No, I would not have him play football. They're like, soft. Yeah, see that? Democratic president gets the national pastime. He gets football so soft, so soft. When Trump says, that's smart. The kid's rich, you don't want to bother him. I mean, he's rich, you want to protect his mind. Brain injury is for the middle class.
By the way, another person, public figure who came out and said they would not want their children playing football was someone who performed in the halftime show during last year's big game. Who was it? Let's take a look.
So you would support if he wanted to run some routes and get in the NFL?
He will never play football.
Okay.
No. I mean, yeah. If it's kind of like that thing where my main objective is that he become a great person, And if he wants to get into the arts or sports, then yeah, I mean, I would fully support that. I think I can hopefully offer him some advice on what to do, what not to do, and
yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, look, I played football, and that might explain a lot. And so was I honorable mention all county? I guess I was.
Yeah, okay, definitely explains a lot.
All right, anyway, was my team one of the better teams in the country when I was a middle linebacker?
Let's wrap this up,
Yeah.
let's wrap this up. We got other things to do.
Right, and I love football, but it is okay, and if Trump had just left it at these comments, it's okay to say, but I don't want my kid to get a brain injury. So we gotta figure out how to deal with empathy with the football players while still protecting the sport. But of course, that's not what Republicans do.
Right, so let's go to another Republican, Pete Hegseth, who works at Fox News. And following Justin Timberlake's comments about not wanting his son to play football, here's what Hegseth had to say.
Listen, this guy was in a boy band. I think his son will be much more qualified to be in a boy band. It's a lot safer on stage than it is on a football field, right? I mean, come on, this is indicative of the way the elites see football and tough sports and rough and manhood, frankly. This idea that you learn things when you get hit. But to say, no, my kid can't play football because I'm worried he might take a hit, it's indicative of sort of the softness that we get. I mean, it's not going to change. He's a good boy band member. He's a good singer. That's all fine. But to me, it's just an eye roll. It's like, here we go again, another guy that won't let his kid play football. Come on, Dad. I guess he's just dooming to a future of boy band.
Okay. I'm going to move on before we are getting real trouble here. You're at a diner.
Yeah, so I guess Hegseth came out this morning, said Trump is soft. He's one of the elites who does, what, you just can't take a hit? You don't want your kid to take a hit? What a soft elitist Donald Trump is. Oh, Hegseth didn't say that. Oh, that's so weird. It's almost like a conservative being a hypocrite.
Which is
it's almost like
weird at all.
Hegseth's job is to kiss Donald Trump's ass. And what he said before is totally irrelevant, and his so-called principles are irrelevant. And by the way, it's not about taking a hit. Oh, Joe, you learn something when you take a hit. Unless it's a hit to the head, in which case you don't learn anything because you've actually damaged your brain. So, like, is that what you're proud of? God, they're so stupid.
I mean, you might know a thing or two about
it's
that.
like we just talked about. It's possible to love football and say, I'm concerned that they're gonna get brain injuries. But no, brain injury, it'll toughen you up. It'll make you hard. That's what you want. You want a brain injury. Yeah, that's it. Oh, but not for Donald Trump's kids, because they're rich and elite. Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.